Good morning, dear students. I will start chapter 15 and name of the chapter 15 is the light. Name of the chapter 15 is the light. Rectilinear propagation of light. What is the rectilinear propagation of light? Rectilinear propagation of light. There are a number of everyday phenomena which suggest that light travels in a straight line. In everyday phenomena, you can see that light travels in a straight line. So, formation of day and night suggests that light travels in straight lines. If this were not so, the light would have curved around the earth and there would have been sunlight during night too. And formation of shadows suggests that light travels in a straight lines. Formation of shadows also suggests that light travels in a straight lines. And third one, when a beam of sunlight enters a dark room through a ventilator, we can see the light traveling in a straight line. And when the headlight of a car is switched on, the light rays appear to travel in straight lines, and if we almost close our eyes and look at the burning candle flame, it appears as if it is giving out a few beams of light which are traveling in straight lines. And beams of searchlight used in the lighthouse or airport suggest that light travels in straight lines. And beams of light coming from the projection room in the cinema hall also suggest that light travels in straight lines. And the light coming from the small laser torches used as pointer suggests that light travels in straight lines. And the property of light traveling in a straight line is called rectilinear propagation of light. The property of light traveling in a straight line is called rectilinear propagation of light. To prove that light travels in a straight lines, what are the materials required for the activity? Materials required for the activity: rubber tube, flash, torch. What is the method? Take a rubber tube about 5 cm long and spread it along the edge of table in a straight line, and switch on the flashlight and place it on the sides of the rubber tube and keep your eye on the other end of the tube. Then you will observe that light passing through it in a straight tube is visible. This is the rubber tube, and here it is direct candle. Then you can see that when you have to see from here, then you will see clearly light is visible. And when you bend the rubber tube like this, when you will bend the rubber tube like this, when you will bend rubber tube like this, then when light will pass from here, and when you will observe from here, then you can't see. Thus, by this activity, it is clearly proof that light travels in straight lines. Different examples I have given. So, by this activity, it is proved that light always travels in straight lines. What is the reflection of light? What is the reflection of light? What is the reflection of light? reflection of light. When a ray of light, while traveling from one optical medium to another optical medium, say from air to glass, it strikes the surface of separation of two media, the following situations can arise. First situation, the ray of light may be returned by the second optical medium into the first optical medium with a change in angle, and this phenomena is called the reflection of light. And the ray of light may get absorbed by the medium, and the ray may pass through the second optical medium with a change in the angles, and this phenomena is called the refraction of light. And it may be pointed out that all these phenomena can take place at the same time, that is, a part of light energy can get reflected, a part absorbed and a part refracted. Now come to the what is the reflection of light. The phenomena due to which a ray of light traveling from one optical medium to the second optical medium or another optical medium and bounces off from its surface with a change in the angle is called the reflection of light. What is the reflection of light? The phenomena due to which a ray of light traveling from one optical medium to another optical medium bounces off from the surface with a change in the angle is called reflection of light. Mirror. Any smooth polished surface which can turn the rays of light back into the same medium is called mirror. And regular reflection takes place from the surface of mirror, and a looking glass is the best example of a mirror. And when any highly polished metal surface acts as a mirror and still water or still oil has a smooth surface and hence act like a mirror, even highly polished furniture acts like a mirror. Activity 15.2, to show that smooth surfaces causes a reflection of light. A small plain mirror, looking glass, highly polished, brass plate, a book, sunlight. Method. Allow the sun rays to fall on a mirror and turn the mirror through various angles such that the light of sun on striking it falls on a wall. And you will notice that as the angle of the mirror is changed, the position of patch of light on the wall changes. Thus, we can say that a plain mirror reflects light. And repeat this activity with a highly polished brass plate and you will notice the same observations as in case of a mirror. Repeat the activity by holding a book in sunlight. You will notice that no light patch is formed on the wall. Why? It is because the surface of the book is rough and the light rays bouncing from it move in the various directions and thus no light patch is formed. Conclusions. Smooth surfaces can cause reflection of light and such a reflection is called regular reflection. This type of reflection is called the regular reflection. Rough surfaces do not cause regular reflection and this type of reflection is called the irregular reflection. So till here activity 1 to prove that light travels in straight lines, and in second activity 15.2 to show that smooth surfaces causes reflection of light. Till here you will take a revision, and tomorrow I will discuss real and virtual images, and today I have completed rectilinear propagation of light and you will take revision of this. Different types of examples I have given, and in activity 15.1 and 15.2. So till here you will take a revision.